Hey, what's up, guys? This is David Chase Taylor of 911truther.org. Today is March 21st of 2025. So, based on breaking news at Vance, it appears that CIA headquarters located beneath CERN at Lake Geneva is going to stage a Donald J. Trump dissolution of presidency event on the date of March 22nd of 2025. So basically, March 22nd is Skull and Bones Day, and that is because the date of 3/22, March 22nd, is found in the logo of Skull and Bones, and therefore it's 100% certain that one J.D. Vance, a graduate of Yale University, which is home to Skull and Bones, will become the 48th President of the United States on the date of March 22nd of 2025. For those of you unaware, Skull and Bones is a esoteric secret society of which George W. Bush, John Kerry, and many other presidents and high-ranking government officials have been a part of. It's a secret society. Nothing is known about this except for that they have satanic rituals and sexual rituals. One of them includes laying in a coffin and masturbating in front of the other Skull and Bones members, as well as they have allegedly the skull of Geronimo, the Native American Indian chief, I believe, and they use it in their esoteric rituals. And so while J.D. Vance passes himself off as a hillbilly from Ohio, he is the chosen one, if you will, to replace Donald Trump in the aftermath of his assassination or death event, which is slated for March 22nd of 2025. So exactly how, and firstly, in respect to numerology, the date of March 22nd coincidentally marks 61 days since Trump became the 47th President of the United States. The number 61 or 16 is found in the logo of CIA headquarters, which has 16 points on a 16-pointed star. Also, the date of March 22nd, 2025 marks exactly 28,771 days since Donald J. Trump was born back in Queens, New York, back on June 14th of 1946. This bears the 77 numerology inherent to the London bombings of 7/7, as well as the 27 Club, because it's two sevens. The 27 Club is a very long list of artists, musicians, movie stars who were murdered at the age of 27, including the likes of Jimi Hendrix, Janis Joplin, Jim Morrison, Alanis Morissette, and so forth. You can Google it if you like. So exactly how Trump will be neutralized or terminated on this particular date is obviously not known. Although there is a possibility that he would be arrested by the FBI, a DOJ-ordered FBI arrest, the most likely event is that the CIA neutralizes Trump under the guise of a medical-related event or an accident. So I just published a report for Trump suffering a so-called slip and fall and a stroke. You can find those at my blog, 911truther.org. So what the CIA would do, and they tried this last week on the golf course, is that they would stage an accident or a medical-related event, and then they'd take him into a hospital, and then he would be tortured for 3 or 4 days before being murdered in a esoteric and ritualistic blood sacrifice. And so there's also the possibility, because Trump is flying from Joint Andrews Air Force Base in Maryland, Washington, D.C., Maryland area to Philadelphia. There's been 2 plane crashes in Philadelphia in the past month. The first one was on January 25th, I believe. It was a Medjet with 6 people, a fatal crash that hit a parking lot in Philadelphia. And then there was just another one last week. So they've been staging these plane crashes in Philadelphia, and so it's possible that the CIA would stage a Marine One crash if Trump takes Marine One. I'm not sure if he's going with Marine One or Air Force One from D.C. to Philadelphia tomorrow because Trump is attending the NCAA wrestling championship. And so there's also the possibility, because this is a NCAA event, and a lot of the wrestling community is very supportive of Trump, who's also a big UFC fan, that one of these wrestlers may horseplay with Trump, and then Trump would suffer some sort of debilitating injury, and then they'd say that things went from bad to worse, and then he died after a few days in the hospital under the guise of, an allergic reaction, pre-existing condition, or something to that effect. And then after attending this event in Philadelphia, the NCAA Wrestling Championship, Donald J. Trump is flying from Philadelphia, Pennsylvania, back to Joint Andrews Base I think it's in Frederick County, Maryland. And so I don't have the exact date, but a few months ago, they staged active shooter scenario at Joint Andrews Base, and this likely would provide logistics cover for some sort of an ambush attack targeting Trump at Joint Andrews Base upon return. So needless to say, the numerology is such, especially given that J.D. Vance, Trump's successor, is likely a member of Skull and Bones. I don't have any information on that, but it's so secret that after Tim Russert of NBC News asked George W. Bush and John Kerry about their involvement in Skull and Bones, he was murdered, assassinated. He was, I believe, he was out at a restaurant, and he just keeled over. So they don't fuck around with this particular issue. So if J.D. Vance was discovered to be Skull and Bones, then he would immediately lose all support. So it's top secret, and therefore, because March 22nd is in fact Skull and Bones Day, because the number 322 is found in the insignia, which I'm going to attach to this video as the cover photo. As you can see, the letter X in the Skull and Bones is the international symbol of death, and then of course you have the secret society of which J.D. Vance is likely a member, and so he would come into power on the date of March 22nd or shortly thereafter, after Trump suffers some sort of a major event, which could be an assassination event, could be a medical event, could be an accident, a crash, or something is going to happen on the date of March 22nd. And so obviously if that happens, I would kindly ask that you download this video and share it with local, state, and federal law enforcement, military, and intelligence officials, as well as with local, national, and international media outlets, praying for Trump's safety on the date of March 22nd. Peace.